Hello, fellow electricians and people attempting to wire things up. It's Caleb the electrician here. How you doing this morning? So this is our second iteration of how to do a three-way switch. Remember I said that a three-way switch is called a three-way switch because there's three different ways to wire it up. So this is way number 2 to wire it up, which is a very common way of doing it. So here we got our power coming into our first box, but our light is being fed off of the first box. So before, we had power going in, we had our travelers going across to that box, and then our light was out there. But now, we've got our hot coming in, and we got our travelers going out, and we got our light going out all at the same time. So what do we do about this? In this case, our hot comes in, and our hot has to now be tied to the black wire in the three-way wiring in our 12-3, which is what we got right here. So the hot comes in, it ties into this black wire. You're going to wire nut that off, and you're going to stick it in the back of the box and not worry about it. So what that then does is it jumps the power over here. So now this is your constant hot. Your constant hot is routing through there to here. So now on our switch, we're going to have the common screw, this black screw, is going to be attached to this one because now that's our constant hot. The white and the red now become our travelers. This white is no longer a neutral. It's now one of the travelers. So it's getting its power bounced back and forth from within the switch. So depending on which way you flip it, it's coming back over here. And now on this side, you're going to take your switch, and your common on this switch is now going to be for the switch leg going up to the light, and then the other two are going to take your two travelers. So that's how that works. Hot comes in, it hits the black wire on your 12-3, you wire nut that off and you shove it to the back of the box. The neutral is coming out of the light and it's attaching to your hot neutral. So that's exactly the same. Wire nut that off, stick it in the bottom of the box, the back of the box. Your two travelers are going to come up and over to here. This is receiving its power from over there, so it's now our constant hot, and the travelers carry the power back to this switch, which this black wire now, because the constant hot's been capped off and shoved into the back of the box, this is coming down from our light, and so it is our switch leg, and it gets tied into the switch on this side. So see, it kind of took what was happening over there, and it's putting everything now, it's shifting it over here, so this box gets both your constant hot and your switch leg out, and that box over there is just doing its thing on its own. So that is the second way to wire up a three-way switch. And remember, Article 404 is switches.